Well, we've been gone for 7 weeks. I'm finally back home. It feels good. It was an amazing vacation. Just incredible to see my family, to spend time with them, to get to, just be part of America again. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but man, I love it. I love it. I know I live in Bavaria. I'm in Germany. I'm away from my home, from my country, but going back always brings back why I love it, why I would never give up my citizenship of America to replace it with a German one. I love where I am too, but there's just something about the American way. The people are so nice, they're so friendly. Yeah, they're a little loud, sometimes a little on the surface ignorant, perhaps. That sounds a little harsh, but they're just friendly. They try. They want to like you. They want to be liked. And there's something I like about that. They're sanguine, and I'm a sanguine phlegmatic, and that's something that I really appreciate and enjoy. And I do have the best family in the world. Sorry, guys. I know everyone likes their family, but mine's the best. And I really, really loved my time spent with them. I had spent a lot of time with them. We had a family reunion in Minnesota for the last, really, about a week ago, with 40 people in total, I think, around, and 19 children. And it was fantastic. Just a really a glimpse of what the future could be, what it will be. These children are going to grow up and become, um, God willing, the future of our world. They're going to lead the world into hopefully greater prosperity than we see now and than our parents saw. Maybe they'll suffer. We'll have to see. I guess that's something that we'll talk about on this podcast and others as we get going again with Catholic Family Podcast. And I've talked about this again when we were in Minnesota. I briefly came on and said we're going to talk about several different topics. We want to get back into it. I'm home now. You see my beautiful library, which everyone probably recognizes by now. The headquarters of CFP, as they are. And yeah, again, we have a lot coming up. I've got tons of stuff on the dock. I because I didn't do much recording in the US, I have one show coming that we recorded in Omaha with Reverend Mr. Anthony Alley, which hopefully should be published soon, about technology and the evils of our time, and also how you can defeat them with some different apps, some different phones, really some things that our society is starting to put out ways to avoid temptation, to avoid addiction, and to kind of help us to maneuver through the times that we're in, the time of technology and social media. Really cool show. I really love Reverend Mr. Alley. We had him on a couple years ago when he was just Anthony, and really, really, when it's published, I highly recommend you watch it because it's very nice. It was in person, which are just the best shows, and I really enjoyed it. Some tech issues as always, but otherwise very, very nice. And up next, we have soon coming up. We're gonna do a show with Father Stephen McKenna about the war in Iran, or Iran versus Israel, and his thoughts on that kind of war in general, what's going on. As always, we love Father McKenna. We greatly appreciate to have him on. We want to do a live stream, hopefully, as well with Dr. Hunowski of Sister Lucy Truth, where we will discuss some new findings that are awesome. I've read a letter from a mortician, I believe. I'm trying to think of the official. I think it was a mortician. I don't know. Anyway, he had this huge meeting of 100 morticians. I'm forgetting the word. Sorry, guys, but sorry, Dr. Hunowski. But anyway, it's really impressive that they say this isn't just something that they all agreed on, that the Sister Lucy is two different people. She was replaced. They said that is sure. And it brings into light that it is almost surely also a murder mystery. So amazing stuff. We hope to have him on also this week or next, perhaps for a live show where he can answer your questions. I'll have to talk to him about that. We also have topics coming up about the Trivium, the Catholic education program, I suppose you could say, how traditional education has changed and how we should try to get back to what it originally should have been before it was manipulated and converted by modern, yeah, communism, I suppose, whatever you want to call it. Um, we have other topics that are just ready to be discussed, conversion stories, et cetera, et cetera. So stay tuned to Catholic Family Podcast. As always, if you have anything you would like to talk about, anything you would like us to talk about, let us know. My parents want to get back into talking about child raising. We want to do a live show about that as well, hopefully in the next few weeks. Back over on the other channel, on the traditionalists, we want to talk about um, uh, music, about how church music, how important it is, how we can keep that alive, tradition, how we keep it alive through singing, through um, i- bringing back to life Palestrina, Victoria, and all these classic conductors and music creators, the genius that they created for the love of God primarily, and really good stuff that is coming up. We want to talk about the Civil War, how it was, what was the actual moral position for the American Civil War. A lot of stuff, guys. We have a lot of stuff coming. We had a lot of time to talk about this stuff with my family and with other contributors to the Catholic Family Podcast over the last few weeks. So, a lot of good stuff coming up. That's my main point. So, stay with us, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. And if you can, contribute over on Patreon. If you go to patreon.com, you can search Catholic Family Podcast. You will find us. And really seriously, $2 a month is awesome. If you can do $2 a month, it really helps us. It really helps us contribute, continue to make content, and to push forward with our grand goals of creating Ken Burns type videos to tell the true story of the last 100 years, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We want to interview priests that we've never interviewed. We want to travel the world and talk to everyone we possibly can before it's too late, before they're gone. And we think that's extremely important. We're not rich. I work part time at a grocery store and part time here in my house. Um, so I think I had several people ask me, Kevin, do you still work besides doing the podcast? Guys, we filed for a loss at the moment. We had to file again in the US, but right now we filed for a loss for the podcast in Germany. So we're not making big money. I promise you that. This is just to make us tick. This is to make us continue to be able to grow and to be able to say, go to Spokane, get information about, again, the last 100 years, that we really, really want to make something really good, really special, and to make something lasting, to make something that future generations will watch and say, "Wow, okay, that's what happened. This is what happened through the voices of those who lived through it over the last 100 years." And we want to produce that, but we need your help. So patreon.com. You can do it through PayPal as well. If you want to do it through PayPal, that's a one-time donation. Let me know, and I will send you the link. The best place to contact us now is popes and pipes at gmail.com. Popes and pipes at gmail.com. Thank you all very much for everything that you do that keep us going. And yeah, we'll see you soon. God bless.